is it that calls? It is my lady mother. Is she not down so late or up so early? What unaccustomed cause procures her hither?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Ever more weeping for your cousin's death? What? Wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? If thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death as that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain Romeo.
Villain, and he be many miles asunder. God pardon him. I know I do with all my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
Aye, madam, from these the reach of my hands would none but I venge my cousin's death.
But we will have vengeance for it. Fear thou not. Then weep no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, where that same banished runagate doth live, shall give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall soon keep Tybalt company. And then, I hope, thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo until I behold him dead. Madam, if you could find a man to bear a poison, I would temper it, that Romeo, upon receipt thereof, should soon sleep in quiet. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named and cannot come to him, to wreak the love I bore my cousin, upon his body which had slaughtered him.
We will have vengeance for it. Fear thou not. I'll find the means, find out the means, and I'll find such a man. But now, I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, I beseech your ladyship?
Well, thou hast a careful father, child. One who to put thee from thy heaviness hath sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expect'st not nor looked not for.
Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child. Early next Thursday morn, the gallant young and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now, by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed, ere he that should be husband come to woo. Madam, I pray you, tell my lord and father that I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate rather than marry Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he shall take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the air doth drizzle dew, but for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit girl? What, still in tears? Ever more showering? In one little body thou counterfeitest a bark, a sea, a wind. For still thy eyes, which I may call the sea, do ebb and flow with tears. The bark thy body is, sailing in this salt flood. The winds thy sighs, who raging with thy tears, and die with them, without a sudden calm will overset thy tempest-tossed body. How now, wife? Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft. Take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How? Will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count herself blessed, unworthy as she is that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride?
Not thankful that you have, proud that you have. Thankful can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that has meant love.
How now, chop logic! What is this? I thank you, proud and yet not proud, and I thank you not. Mistress Mininew, thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out you green sickness carrying! Out, you baggage, you tallow face!
Why, what are you mad? Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see that this one is one too much and that we have a curse in having her. Out on her, Hilda!
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongue, good Prudence. Smatter with your gossips. Go!
I speak no treason.
Oh, God-y-godded.
May not one speak?
Peace, you mumbling fool! Utter your gravity over a gossip's bowl, for here we need it
You
not.
are too hot.
God's bread makes me mad! Day, night, hour, tide, time, work, play, alone in company, still my care hath been to have her mat. And after now having provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair domains, youthful and nobly trained, stuffed, as they say, with honourable parts, proportioned as one's thought would wish a man, and to have a wretched, puling fool, a whining man that in her fortune's tender to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot, I am too young, I pray you pardon. But an you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it, I do not use to jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart. Advice. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall ever do thee good. Trust to it. Bethink you, I will not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if thou wilt not, make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh God, oh mercy, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth and my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return again, unless that husband send it me from heaven by leaving earth? Comfort me, counsel me. Hast thou no word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares ne'er come back to challenge thee. Or if he does, his needs be by stealth. Then since the case so stands as now it doth, I think it best you marry the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman, Romeo's a dishcloth to him. An eagle, madam, hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye as Paris har. Beshrew my very heart, I think you are happier in this second marriage, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead. Or 'twere as good he were as you living here and no use of him.
Speakest thou from the heart?
And from my soul too, else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Thou hast comforted me marvellous much. Go in, and tell my lady mother that I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell, to make confession and be absolved.
Marry I will. This is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, oh most wicked fiend. Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, than to dispraise my lord with that same tongue which she hath praised him with 10,000 times. Go, counsellor! Thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. I'll to the friar to know his remedy, and if all else fails, myself have power to die.